These pots are dry, but they've not been fired at all, so I'm packing them in the kiln so that I can, for the first firing, which is called a biscuit firing, bisque firing. The first firing, the bisque firing, is just goes to 960 degrees centigrade or 1000. Some people do it to 1000, and it makes it. It's still porous so that you can glaze the ware. I make quite a lot of garlic pots, just terracotta garlic pots, because my studio is on the garlic farm, and so it helps pay my rent, because they sell them in the shop for me, in their shop for me.
When you say they're garlic pots, are they pots to put garlic in or
They're pots for storing garlic, which should be stored in. The idea of it is that it's only fired, it's terracotta, and so it's slightly porous. The idea is that you put your garlic in it, so it's dark, but it's airy because it's got holes in it. And any moisture is taken up by the pot. Because people, you should either hang your garlic sort of on a string in the air, or put it in one of my pots preferably, because you shouldn't do what many people do, is store their garlic in a fridge. Quite the wrong thing to do. Best have a terracotta pot.
How long do you leave things dry for before you put them in the kiln?
Well, they've got to be totally dry.
So it depends on the weather.
Yeah. So I had these outside last week when it was warm. I had them outside drying in the sun. Because you've got to get them as dry as possible before I go in. But there's still, however dry they are, there's still some moisture in them. So when the first fire and bisque fire, you have to go the first 200 degrees. You have to go quite slowly, so that they call it physically combined water is driven off, and then there's chemically combined water that's driven off at a higher temperature. But bisque firing, the first is always very, very slow. Otherwise the water would boil and they would explode. These are tiles that, they will be decorated. I'm making them for one of my regular customers. She wants a set of tiles behind her cooker. So I'm going to do tiles with some sort of shells and sea motifs on them. That's right. Well, that's the back. See, then I'll do another stack, but I need to dry some more pots out to fill up. It has to be filled right up before I fire that. And then we have this wonderful engineered door, and it goes flat, comes right round. Right, that's nifty, isn't it? kiln is fired with LPG gas, colour gas, because there's no natural gas here, and the electricity supply is a bit dodgy up here on the farm. So, but actually firing with gas means that you can do different types of firing, which you can't do in an electric kiln.